Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to a new video series on my YouTube channel. So basically here I will be writing Python scripts, mainly using Pygame, which is a Python module. I'm assuming that's what they call it. It's a module used by Python programmers to create games, I guess, or apps. Alright, so first step. The first step we need to take is the first import Pygame. Alright, so before we begin, I'm pretty sure most of you guys don't even have the Pygame module installed or even Python in general, but I'm gonna assume that you guys have Python because it's a really easy process to install. So I'll just be showing you guys how to install the Pygame module. Alright guys, so in order to install Pygame, you need to first have Python installed. And also keep in mind that the version I will be using is Python 3.8.3. So in order to check your version, you type in Python and it'll show the version up here, Python 3.8.3. And in order to install the module, you have to type in pip install the module name. So I'm just typing in pip install Pygame. It's already installed, so I don't need to download it again. In order to check that you actually have it, you can do pip show and the name of the module, Pygame. So mine is already downloaded and it's version 1.9.6. So yeah. Alright Peter, thanks for that excellent explanation. No problem, continue your lesson. So if you import Pygame, it allows you to use the commands and all the stuff that Pygame has, the Pygame module has. And then after that, we want to first start off by initiating Pygame. By typing in pygame.init and then make a clock, because the clock allows you to keep track of the... Bro, this guy probably doesn't even know what he's talking about. So basically the clock is used in order to define define the amount of FPS it is. So at the end of this at the end of a while loop, it'll be something about clock.tick or ticks equals something or something like that, and in the brackets you insert a number. So in this tutorial I accidentally put 1 for a lot of them, so it would just be updating the screen 1 time every second. But after I changed it to 60, so it would update the screen 60 frames every second, because I'll be changing the time to 1. So after you add those two, you can start off by typing in crashed. So this is a very important variable. Crashed equals false, and you want to make it a boolean, as in false, true or false. And this is important because it tells us how to keep the game running, or if we should keep the game running. So for example, I type in while crashed is not equal to true. This means that as long as crashed is false, it has not crashed, it will continue to run the code in the game, which we'll start off first by typing in for every event in pygame.event.get brackets. So this is like a function in Python, I think it's a function. It's basically something that lets you get events from Python. So if you press a keyboard, there'll be a keyboard input, I guess. So the first one we'll be making is if the event.type is equal to pygame.quit. This means that if you press like the close button on the top right, the X, it'll be crashed equals true. And once it finishes the loop, that means that the program will close. Next, we want to start off by typing in variables for the game. So the height of this thing will be called what do I want to call it? What's a good name? We'll just call it dheight, display height, is equal to 720, because I wanted to make it a bit more shorter. So around the size of this console, and then d width is equal to, for example, 500, because why not? So we've already done this. Now we need to display the screen. So it's display equals pygame dot display dot set underscore mode. Then you want to double bracket these because otherwise it won't work properly. You want to input dheight, no, you want to do X first. So D width and then D height. And this will give you the dimensions for the size of your screen. And also you can add a caption if you want. I personally want to add a caption, so I'm just going to type in pygame.display._set caption. Then you add in the brackets, you put in a thing, the text thing, and then this will let you type in the name for the caption. So for example, I'm just going to call it, I don't know, plain shooter, because we're making a shooter game, right? And then the background, okay. So currently we can stick with the white background. Next episode we might change the background, but first let's stick with the white background. So white will be equal to 255, 255, and 255, and that's like the RGB counter thing. And then black would be equal to 000. Alright, and the other different colors would be different numbers, but we'll stick with white and black for now. And we also want to set in a pygame.key.set repeat. So this basically allows you to hold down a key and it'll like move a character towards that way for the amount of time you hold down the key. Alright guys, so in order to fix this huge image problem, I found a website. It's from Stack Overflow. So basically all I need to do is type in player img and then change it so that the scale pygame.transform and then .scale, and then you type in the picture name, which is player. Alright, so I tried fixing it and now it should work in theory. Alright, it's on, and now we can start moving it around. Am I right? Is it working? Move to the left, move down, move right maybe, and hold it. We can probably change these things, because right now it's going every single time it presses, and then it moves, then it updates, then it repeats. This should work, and if it doesn't work I will be sad. Yay, congrats. Alright, so we have a playing game. It's moving perfectly fine. Look, it even moves. Guys, this is actually so amazing. Yeah. So that's it for today's episode. If you guys want to see more of this, and if you guys want to follow me on my adventure on building this plane game, you guys can subscribe. That would be great. I would be grateful for that. You guys can like this video, share this video so more people can follow us on this journey. And also comment down below, what should I add to this game? How should I implement the other asteroids? What should I put? Should I add more characters? Should I add a loading screen maybe? And yeah, alright. Thanks for watching guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.